Look up, way up. That small dot, the International Space Station hurtling by. It's supposed to be free of politics, but it isn't these days.
Using the ISS as a vehicle for political purposes is definitely not a good thing to do, and I think you can't undo it now.
Images of Russian cosmonauts holding up flags in support of pro-Russian separatists seizing territory in Ukraine. The first Canadian in space says if he were on the ISS, he wouldn't have been happy.
I personally think that the 3 cosmonauts in question were given their marching orders.
It's possible, he says, from the head of Russia's space agency, Dmitry Rogozin. He launched a war of words when the U.S. announced sanctions against his organization on the day Russia invaded Ukraine. Contracts were broken, launches canceled,
and liftoff.
And for the first time in more than 2 decades, a Russian-only crew blasted off for the ISS. Rogozin then snubbed international partners, posting this video on social media, covering up their flags on a rocket. Russia's space agency later released a fake video showing Russia leaving behind an American astronaut, all part of Russia's repeated threats to abandon the ISS if sanctions aren't lifted.
We disrespect you, we humiliate you, and you can do nothing with this. That's the message.
Russian space policy expert Pavel Luzin says the ISS could survive without Russia.
The Western partners should think seriously whether or not they want to continue being a partners of Russia.
Space agencies in Canada, the US, and Europe all issued statements condemning Russia for the latest photos.
The ball is in Russia's court. They're the ones that I believe ultimately will initiate a breakup.
The European Space Agency this week initiated its own breakup, terminating Russia's role in a new rover mission on Mars, a sign the tension on Earth continues to reach new heights. Ashley Burke, CBC News, London.